Hello everyone, in this video we are going to be taking a look at where Civilization starts over. We are now on the big one. I have the wrong tool. We are now on the big 110. I mean 10. Yeah, I don't know why I have this layer up. But yeah, we're now on the big 110. That's how, I mean, not 110. 10, or in other words, 10. But yeah, in the last video, Green Team expanded, I think. Some colonization happened. Russia was created. I think the Central Asian nations were created. I don't know if that happened on the previous one though. We saw the Baltic nation fall apart, and I don't remember what else. Anyways, let's just get on with this. We are going to be starting off with the green team. Why are we starting off with the green team? The green team is going to be starting their own military alliance, and if you haven't watched the why am I forgetting what it's called? The episode 10 trailer, I'd recommend watching it because it is a bit important. But nevertheless, let's see. First of all, we're going to be seeing this get made, and it's going to be made with the following: the Teal Nation. Hold on, let me look at my notes. I forgot who else I'm going to add to it. Also, thank you for getting me to 270 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Anyways, people who are going to be in this alliance is going to be them, Belarus, Algeria, surprisingly enough. We are going to be seeing Constantinople join it, but not just them. We're going to be seeing one last nation join. Actually, no, two last nations join. And that is going to be the Baltic nation. And the last nation to be joining is going to be the Triway Union, abandoning their brothers in the British Isles and Denmark, and joining in on the expansionist green team. So yeah, we now have like a large alliance. So, oh, that's large. But yeah, we now have a large alliance. But to counteract that, we're going to be seeing another alliance get made. And that also, Doggerland also got abandoned. But that is going to be a new alliance. And by that, I mean it's not going to be a new alliance. But it is sort of going to be a new alliance. Getting rid of the Triangle Alliance, we're going to be seeing it join in on the Square Alliance. Which means these guys join it, the French join it, the remaining nations of Iberia join it, the Italian Union joins it. Who else was in it? I think Belgium was. I don't remember who else. But yeah, that's what we're going to be starting the video with. Second of all, let's go on the rankings there, because these are a little bit outdated. What I'm going to be doing is, like last time. There we go, that took a while. I'm going to be putting the rankings on its own layer. And I'm going to start the rankings here. Now, let's start with these rankings. In number 1, it is not India. Number 1 is going to be the French Union, or like the French nation. The second strongest nation is then going to be India, then Persia, then it's going to be Italy, North Anatolia. But that's then where it's going to be changing. It's going to be Korea in number 6, and we're not going to be heading back to Asia for the rest of it. The 7th strongest nation is going to be Spain. Then it's going to be Ukraine. The 9th strongest nation is going to be the Balearic nation. And the 10th strongest nation. The 10th strongest nation is going to be the Green nation right here. So yeah. Yeah. The rankings have changed a lot. France went from, I don't even think, being in the top 10. Yeah, not in the top 10, to now being literally the strongest nation. And a lot of other nations are now not in the top 10. For example, the Purple Nation, the Yellow Nation, Hokkaido, Mesopotamia. I think one in Europe, I don't remember. Anyways, going away from this, let me get rid of the rankings layer actually. I mean that layer, not the rankings layer. And let me turn off these two layers, because we're going to be heading over to Asia. No, this is not Asia, Annie. We're going to be heading over to Africa, sorry. And why is that? We're going to be seeing, like, more, like, expansion into Africa. And the first nation to be expanding is going to be the Western Saharan nation. Who's going to end up looking something like this. The next nation to expand is going to be Morocco. Looking something like this. I'm going to darken the western. You don't know. I'm going to keep these guys the same. It looks a bit similar, but who cares? Let's unite them. I'm joking. But yeah, Africa's expanding a decent bit now. The next nation to be expanding is going to be the Libyan Egyptian nation. And they are going to be expanding to look something like this, including this weird looking panhandle. And the last nation to be expanding in Africa, surprisingly enough, it's going to be this small little blue Nigerian nation. And they are going to expand to look something like this. Now I think by far being the largest like Nigerian nation. Yeah, these guys are roughly 1.7 thousand. Is there any other nation? No, nowhere near. No nations go past 700. The nearest one is 639. I'm pretty sure there's like a colony that's far larger than them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this colony is like larger than half the Nigerian nations combined. And definitely larger than this one by a couple hundred pixels. Anyways, going away from this, let's head up to here. Because we are finally going to be seeing more of Asia be filled in. Now, Iran. I feel like it just needs to be filled in. It's been known about for like a long time, but it still hasn't been filled in. So how about we just fill it in? Yeah, I'm just gonna start drawing in these borders while I talk. So, I don't think I ever mentioned this. Why did I create rapid fire? Well, first of all, let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, reactive's still working. Why did I make rapid fire? Because I don't think I ever mentioned why I did it. I feel like I'm making Wixo videos a lot more inconsistently, considering I don't necessarily like have people who like can like voice act like consistently, because like I have Atlas, like they voice act Atlas. I have Glitch, he voice acted the leader of the Argentine Federation. But apart from them two, I don't necessarily have anyone who would want to voice act. Obviously, a few of my friends do, but like they don't have YouTube channels, they don't have like Discord or anything, so I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to credit them, and B, I wouldn't really be able to like even say like I wouldn't really like be able to like mention them in real life, because obviously that's their own private information. So what would I have to do? Yeah, so I made rapid fire to sort of like just to like be like, hey, I know Wixo, my content doesn't get too many views like consistently, but like, hey, if you still like it, you might as well watch the faster pace series. So yeah, that's basically why I made rapid fire. Just kind of went on a rant there, but yeah, that's now the border's basically done. That rant brought us to like the perfect timing. Anyways, let's see what this is gonna look like, including this little area over here. First of all, I'm going to This has been annoying me. Let me Google it. What's this area? I think it starts with a K. Kashmir. That's what it is. Kashmir. I knew it started with a K. I just could not for the life of me remember it. Anyways, next nation. This, like, brownish colored nation. They're going to be getting these territories. Next. The lime team. These territories. So, yeah, they're big now. Next up. The pink team. Or, in other words, Mesopotamia. Or, in other words, Kuwait. Or, in other words, pink. Next up. You. Now, we're going to head over to the yellow team, who's getting these 2 pieces of territory. Making a very long empire. They look like, I don't know why, but that kind of reminds me of Portugal. Anyways, next up, the blue team. And now, lastly, we have one last, not you, Cyprus. Next up, last up, we're going to be seeing another nation get formed right here. And it's going to look something like this. So yeah, say hello to filled in part of Asia. Anyways, we're now going to be heading over to this part of Asia because I feel like it needs to be filled in. So first we're heading over to Malaysia, who is going to be claiming a decent chunk of Indonesia, as well as everything up to here, because now that there's a land bridge, there's not really stopping them from, like, claiming this, so they just end up claiming all of this. No, not that. There's not even a missing pixel. Let me turn on tolerance. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, we now have big Malaysia, like really, really big Malaysia. So say hello to big Malaysia. Next nation that's going to be expanding is going to be the, like, very, very, I don't even know what color this is this one. If I turn tolerance all the way up, it's like a yellow color. Actually, I want to see, if I turn the tolerance all the way up for this country, is it the exact same? No, it's very slightly different. Although it's not the same. Weird. Anyways, sorry. This nation, they are going to expand to look something like this. So yeah. 2 more nations are going to be expanding. First one, the green team, into Central Southeast Asia. They're going to look something like this. There we go. The red team's going to expand, looking something like this. If I can color it in. And then we just see the rest become like its own nation. Anyways, I gave these 3 ideologies because I forgot to do that, so yeah. Anyways, on the topic of ideologies, also I changed it from being a senate to an oligarchy. I think that's how you spell oligarchy. If I'm wrong, then that's my bad. Also, I gave these guys an ideology because there's a lot of nations that I forget to give ideologies. Anyways, let me just go through and, like, give everyone an ideology real quick. I'm probably just gonna make everyone a monarchy. Well, not yet, everyone's just gonna be a monarchy. I don't think. Oh, there's 2 new European nations. That's my bad. Anyways, regarding these 3, they can just, I don't know. They can just all be monarchies. Although I am gonna have to, like, actually get the color. There we go. So, bing. That. And boom. So yeah. We now have every nation having an ideology. Also, something I want to quickly show. I have started on a province layer. You see, I have not really done any of Asia except Taiwan and Philippines. And that's because when I started, I was showing my friend like all the Iberian or like just all the empires, and I was like, you know, I might as well start here. So I've done roughly half of Europe. Obviously, I haven't really touched the green team or anything east of that. I've done all the anything east of Poland and this country I haven't done. Obviously, except the island of Cyprus. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Also, I've done this very tiny green nation. So you're gonna have to wait a while for this to be done. That's what happens when I don't immediately start provinces. Although when I do immediately start provinces, I feel very limited. So it's either, hey, do it and feel limited, or hey, do it and feel like you have, or like, and feel like you're gonna take forever to do it. So it's 50-50. Anyways, going away from that, we are now going to be heading onto the river layer. Because we're going to be seeing a few more nations get formed. And it is going to be up here in Borneo. And what is going to be getting formed in Borneo? Well, let me show you what's going to be getting formed in Borneo. I am going to be making a certain line. This line is going to be shaped like this, if I can get it to be good. It's going to be shaped like this. You might be wondering, oh, Annie, what about the line? Why is it so special? I really enjoy these colors. I don't know why, but like, I just really like this. Probably because like it goes red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and like the whole rainbow as a color, and that's the pride. Like, I don't buy so definitely pride, but I might have a bit of bias. Also, because there's a lot of purple. Also, I tried to kind of make it a gradient. You can kind of see that. Like, it goes like purple colors into like a bluish color into kind of green and like the hotter colors. So you can kind of see that. But yeah. I just looked at a thumbnail on a YouTube video that's on my TV, and oh my god, why did that micro skin have an off? Getting away from that, because I might need some eye bleach after this. We're gonna be heading up here to Europe. We're gonna be seeing the Danish expand. Denmark is big now. They don't expand into the Nubis yet. I don't think they have. Oh, oh, was I wrong? Yeah, I was wrong. That sucks. So, whoa. Oh, we're up here now. Yeah, Denmark. Not just Denmark, though. Right, not just Denmark. You aren't going to believe this, but Finland. Yeah, we see a Finnish nation get formed right here. Right here. And they are going to be plopping their capital right here. And they are going to be plopping their capital city, like the actual city bit, right here. Yeah. And where is it? Here it is, ideologies. Their ideology is, like a majority of Europe, going to be a monarchy. An absolute monarchy, to be specific. Yeah, I did over here earlier. So, yeah. Yeah. But we are now going to be heading to the actual good bit of this video, which is also going to be probably the last bit. Actually, no, before the last bit, just so that there's a bit more, heading up to here, we're going to be seeing just this little area get divided up. It's not really like a treaty or anything, it's just like, hey, can we have this? Yeah, sure, if we can have this. So yeah, Russia gets that. Belarus is going to be getting this. Ew, straight line border. I can't be able to fix it. And Ukraine's just going to be getting the rest. So it's going to look like this. And then Ukraine's going to be getting this. But now, we're going to the good bit. And we're going to be heading onto the military layer one more time. You might be wondering, oh, why are we heading onto the military layer one more time? Well, I'm going to tell you. You know what the not cinematic. You know what this looks like earlier. You know how there were nations in the video thing. I still find it funny that I used the Doom OST. They fear nothing but you. Wait. No, the only thing they fear is you. Doom Eternal theme 25. In my opinion, it's a good theme. I really like it. Hold on. Oh my god. I'll do that later. Sorry, I have to look at DM for my friend. Hello, friend, if you're watching this. If you want to know if you're the friend, you sent me the DM at 6:48 for me. 7:48 for you. Oh, my friend, my other friend might be angry. I'm going to DM him later. Anyways, going away from that, I'm getting very sidetracked. We're going to be seeing two more things happen. First one is the Scottish are going to... No, not that alliance. They're going to be joining this alliance. So the Scottish are going to be joining in on the Square Alliance. And one last thing, and that last thing, Ukraine is going to be joining in on the Square Alliance. And now, we are going to be seeing something that's going to be starting this war. Let's say it's been roughly 10 years. No, roughly 30 years since the last video. Peace treaty with them is gone. They start to invade. When they invade, they get slowed down, and eventually they get stopped. And after that, they get pushed back. And that's when they realize they weren't just attacking Albania. They were attacking the whole of the Square team, as they have just joined in on this war. I mean, the Albanians have just joined in on the Square team, not just the Albanians. Not the Ukrainians. This is not Ukraine, Annie. The Greeks have joined. And just to rub salt in the wound, I said something else. We see Poland join and the mighty nation of small person joins. I don't know what to name this nation. And just to spite the circle guy up here, these two join. So yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we now have a war between the circles and the squares. Now, let me just make a new layer. So, alliances in wartime. No, I do not want to copy that whole bloody thing. So there we go. And now let me show you who's going to be on whose side. The red team is going to be consisting of you, and you. The blue team is going to be... Oh, okay, yep, that's very unfair. But who cares about fairness when it's a fun war? I'll tell you who cares about fairness. And I'll tell you exactly who cares. We are going to be seeing the blue team join. We're going to be seeing this small pink nation over here join. And finally, this nation joins. In fact, instead of just resizing the circle, I'm just going to give them a whole new circle. So we are going to be seeing these two not joining on their alliance. They join in on the war. So yeah, I'd like to welcome you to the War for Europe. It's not World War I, as it's only in... This is not Africa. This is only in Europe and Northern Africa. But it's mainly only in Europe, not in Asia, not touching anywhere near South Africa. In fact, it barely even leaves the Saharan. Definitely doesn't involve the Americas, which is a bit demented right now. I'm gonna admit that. But it involves Europe. And the first area that's going to have war is once again going to be a re-invasion of the Green Team. I mean, of the about. Sorry, I can't English. A re-invasion of the Albanians, but also one into the Bulgarians. So yeah, I would like to welcome you to the Great European War. I made this earlier for the thumbnail of the other one. I'm just going to reuse it because, yeah. Though I'm not going to fully be reusing it because I need to add the new nations now. So how about I do that while I chat for a sec again? Yeah, that's right. We get chat number 2. I don't really know what to chat about. So, in the comments, just say how your day's been. If anyone's been having a bad day, then, comfort them. If they haven't been having a bad day, then good on them. Say something that's been interesting recently. Like, or something. I'm pressing control. Yeah, just chat in the comments. I want engagement, I'm joking. So, yeah, this is the end of the video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to subscribe and like. I know YouTubers don't really say that, but I want to say it a bit more uniquely. But yeah, feels weird like editing a thumbnail like while I'm recording. This does not feel natural in the slightest. But yeah, let me just make sure I got all the alliances right. If not, too bad. This is how it is now. But yeah, I did. So, I would once again like to welcome you to the Grand Old World War technically 1. But not, well, this isn't World War 1. This is the war for Europe. It's completely and utterly different. Not similar in the slightest, and if anyone says that it's similar, I will have their head. Sorry, I forgot, I'm not French, I'm British. We don't do guillotines. That's the circle. So, once again, first of all, sorry if I offended anyone French. That is my bad. And second of all, once again, I'd like to... For God's sake. I'd like to welcome you to World War Europe. I am now going to go now. That is if I can actually click on this correct. This is starting to annoy me. There we go. There we go. Wrong shape. But yeah. Welcome to World War... Not World War 1, Annie. Welcome to the Great European War. I am now going to be going now, as I'd like to go relax, and I'd like to enjoy my time awake. I'm also going to probably actually try to go to sleep at a reasonable time. Also, something that I want to show you guys real quick, so I'm going to just try something. I have something neat to show you guys. Isn't that right, me? That is right, me. This is not related to Wixo in the slightest, but hello, this is my left hand. I want to show you guys something cool I made on Monday. So, yeah. You guys see this wonderful paper... Oh, hello, that's my hair. You guys see this wonderful paper cup, don't you? And you see how this is JB, Amethyst, and then Annie. You see how this heart's purple? I'm going to do the one between these two. You see how this heart's purple? It's pink now. Hold on. This should be better. It's pink now. We used a thing called thermochromic paint, I think it is. And it is pretty neat. So, yeah, that's my little, like, me getting sidetracked a bit. And now I'm going to go. Say goodbye, me, because I'm gonna die now. Goodbye. Bye. Also, I want to show you guys something that you should join. You see a server that's roughly in that direction, right? You can see my name. Ignore the stuff below that, that's not very important. But you see the stuff next to it. Not the one that looks like a flag. Not the ASA. The one in between it, the star. That is the Annie server. And you could join it whenever you want. It has been in every single description for every Wixo video, every Alternate Future. It's been in like probably 80 videos. It's been in the description of all of them. None of you have joined. But I am now going to die now. I want to relax, just like animated me. Good.